Hey, my name is Zach Pasquarello. I am currently making $25,000 every single month as a bookkeeping business owner. I have 49 clients and I started my bookkeeping business 3 years ago. Now I am making these videos just so that I can teach you how to start your own bookkeeping business. If you are new to my channel, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can start your own bookkeeping business. And the best news is you can start today with no experience. I know for a fact you can start your bookkeeping business right now with no experience because I did the exact same thing 3 years ago when I got started. I had no college degree relevant to accounting. I had no work experience. I did not have any credentials or certifications when I started my bookkeeping business. Starting a bookkeeping business is a 4-step process. I try to keep things simple. Step number 1, you need to learn Bookkeeping Fundamentals and QuickBooks Online. Step number 2, you need to develop a marketing strategy and learn sales techniques. Step number 3, you need to deliver high quality customer service, and stay tuned for step number 4, it'll be a surprise. Step number 1, this is the first step, but also the easiest step. You need to learn bookkeeping fundamentals and you need to learn how to use QuickBooks Online. Understanding bookkeeping fundamentals is an important step so that you have somewhat of a foundation, somewhat of a basic understanding of bookkeeping fundamentals and accounting. You need to understand things like debits and credits, profit and loss statement, balance sheet, chart of accounts, income, expenses, assets, liabilities, and equity. If you don't understand this stuff, that's okay. It's really not that difficult to learn. This is the first step, but it's also the easiest step. I also want to caution you, if you are not passionate about bookkeeping or accounting or finances or business in general, I don't think you should start a bookkeeping business. Everything we are about to do as bookkeepers revolves around accounting, debits and credits, finances, and business in general. So if you are not seriously passionate about this stuff, I don't think you should try to start a bookkeeping business. But if you are passionate about it, the best news is you can get started right now with absolutely no experience. All of my clients use QuickBooks Online, so you need to have a basic understanding of how to use QuickBooks Online. The first thing you want to do is become a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. You can very easily go to Google, quickly search how to become a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. It's actually free. This is the first step, and this is the only certification that you need to get started. You can start without this certification, but it is good to have this. That way, just in case a potential client asks you, are you even qualified to be my bookkeeper? You can say, yes, actually, I am a certified QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. Now, I don't want you to spend too much time on step number 1. This might take you 2 to 4 weeks to learn a basic understanding of bookkeeping fundamentals and to become a QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. I don't want you to spend much more than a month, maybe a month and a half learning this stuff, because you are going to learn the majority of what you need to know by trial and error once you actually get your first client. I don't want you to be stuck in step number 1 because step number 2 is the hardest part about starting a bookkeeping business. You need to develop a marketing strategy. You need to learn how to do sales, because if you don't get your first client, none of this stuff matters. It doesn't matter if you're a bookkeeping expert or a certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor if you don't have any clients. So spend 2 to 4 weeks on step number 1 and then start doing step number 2. Develop a marketing strategy and implement basic sales techniques. This is the hardest part because you need to be consistent and commit long term. Let me give you an example. If I tell you to walk a mile, you're going to respond, that's easy. Of course, I can walk a mile. But if I tell you to walk a mile every single day for the next 6 months, that's really, really hard. I would be willing to bet you will not be able to do that because it takes consistency and you have to commit to a long-term goal, and that is difficult. So my marketing strategy and sales techniques are simple, but they are difficult. So it's not complex, but it's also not easy. Marketing is a 4-step process. You need to create social media marketing content, find prospective clients, connect with them, and engage with your community. Let me break that down into more specific details. Everything I do, everything I teach is about Facebook. I think you can do all of your sales and marketing straight on Facebook, but if you don't want to use Facebook, you can also use other platforms like Instagram or LinkedIn or TikTok or email marketing, or you can write a blog, or you can optimize your website for SEO. There are a ton of options for marketing your bookkeeping business. The majority of what I teach and what I do for my own bookkeeping business is all on Facebook. Step number 1, create social media marketing content. The whole point of this, you need to tell the world, hey, look at me. My name is Zach Pasquarello. I just started a bookkeeping business. I am a bookkeeping expert. The whole point of creating content is so that you start to build an online reputation and also build trust with your community, with your prospective clients. Step number 2, you need to find prospective clients. I usually recommend go to Facebook groups that are relevant to your geographical region and find business owners in those Facebook groups. Step number 3, connect with those prospective clients. Find those business owners and send them a friend request. I usually recommend try to send 50 friend requests to business owners every single day. Step number 4, you are starting a business. You are acquiring new Facebook friends every day. Now you need to engage with your community. You need to comment on 10 posts every single day from your new Facebook friends. The whole point of this is so that you can build a relationship and build trust with your community, who is also your potential clients. Keep it simple, keep it professional, keep it positive. I'm not asking you to write a paragraph on everybody's post. You can say something simple like, this looks awesome, or you're doing a great job. Keep it simple, keep it professional, engage with your new community and try to build trust with these people. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine you are going to a networking event and you just got a new haircut, you just got new clothes, you're looking good, you feel good, you go to the networking event, but you sit in the corner and you don't talk to anybody. This is the exact same concept. You got a Facebook, you're creating content every day, but you're not engaging with your community. You're not building real relationships. You're sitting in the corner at a networking event when in reality, you should be shaking hands, getting to know people, and building real lasting relationships. That's what's going to help you grow your bookkeeping business. That is how you are actually going to get clients, by being a normal person, being a real person, and engaging with your community. Step number 5, sales. You just need to send messages to your new Facebook friends. It can be as simple as, hey, I'm a bookkeeper. Let me know if you ever need help with your QuickBooks or your bookkeeping. Or you can use a different strategy, a little bit less direct, and you can say, hey, I'm trying to grow my bookkeeping business. If you know anybody who might need help with their bookkeeping, I would greatly appreciate an introduction so that I can help them with their business and their bookkeeping. Either way, I recommend that you wait 30 days before you send the message so that your new Facebook friends have an opportunity to see your posts and engage with you and get to know you and to build trust with you. Okay, step number 3, deliver high quality customer service. This is the most important part of growing your bookkeeping business. It is so much easier to keep a client than it is to lose a client and try to get a new one. The best way to keep clients is to deliver high quality customer service, and communication is key. You want to communicate effectively with your clients because they are probably stressed out and frustrated with their current bookkeeper or accountant or CPA or office administrator, or maybe they're doing their own bookkeeping and they are stressed out. So you come in to relieve their stress and to help them. In order to do that, you need to communicate effectively, be nice, be professional, be polite, and just be a genuinely good person trying to help this business owner with their finances and their bookkeeping. To do that, you have to communicate effectively, and that means you need to respond to emails within 24 hours and try to answer the phone every time your client calls you. I promise it seems simple, but it really goes a long way. Okay, let's wrap this up. Step number 4, you need to work really hard. And I know some people might have told you that starting a business is easy and you get to work remotely and you get to be your own boss and make your own schedule. All of that is true, but it is so difficult to start and grow any successful business. So first, don't quit your full-time job until you are confident that your business will succeed. And second, make sure you have at least 3 or 6 months of money saved up to pay for your expenses. You might have a family or a mortgage or rent or utilities or groceries, whatever that looks like for you. Make sure you have some money saved so that you can sustain you or your family. And then finally, plan on working in your bookkeeping business just like you would a full-time job. You will not succeed if you only work an hour or 2 hours per day. Whenever you quit your full-time job, plan on working really hard. Plan on working 6, 8, or 10 hours every day. I promise you, if you are consistent with marketing, if you commit to a long-term plan, if you deliver high-quality customer service, and if you work really, really hard, you will be successful.